Otherwise, on SAFM.
Well, the Cotex Girlology College Tour recently visited the College of Cape Town Gugulethu campus to launch a new addition to the curriculum. The initiative aims at tackling aspects of becoming a woman in various communities around Cape Town by putting down textbooks and focusing on girlology. Well, Karen Burt of Code Teen is the workshop coordinator, and she joins us today to shed some light on the subject. Hi, Karen. Good to have you with us.
Kim, hi there. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Good.
Right. I think a good place to start is with Code Teen. Could you tell us a little bit more about it?
Oh, Kim, I wonder actually where to start. Basically, it's a life skills, life coaching initiative that we run with young girls, teenage girls, and young women throughout South Africa. Basically, just dealing with the 21st century issues that girls need so much information on, and a lot of them just don't have access to. So it's kind of like an online website, a favorite magazine, a best friend, and a mom all piled into one, and it comes in the form of us in a workshop format.
And that's you've started hosting these Girlology college tours.
We have. Cotex have come up with an amazing sort of initiative and concept at the moment, which is basically why choose ordinary, instead choose fabulosity. And that's really what we're taking to the girls now around the Western Cape. We started in Gugulethu, and we're now headed up the West Coast. And together with Cotex, we'll be reaching a good 1,000 girls through the West Coast colleges and the Cape Town colleges, which is awesome.
Fantastic. And teaching girlology.
Don't ask the definition of girlology, but we basically say it's a girl thing. Yeah, it's our own sort of unique word that we give to everything girl.
And is that girlology or way of thinking about things going to be incorporated into the studies? Is it an ongoing thing?
Kim, we would love it to be an ongoing thing. You know, at this stage, it really is just a sort of a unique kind of crusade, really, that we're doing together with Cotex. So I'm not sure whether it'll ever eventually reach curriculum level, but it certainly is an intention. And just with the reaction that we've had from the girls, and you know the sort of amazing sad lack really of this kind of information ordinarily to them, it really is just so crucial in the development of young women in so many of these areas.
And how does the actual workshops work? What does it look like? What do you actually do?
You know, I think it just is. It's something that has the most amazing energy, and it's almost difficult to explain in a sentence or a sort of a few words. But in essence, really, I mean, I think yesterday in Citrusdal we had a good 200 plus young women, teenagers, and young adults, and it's conversational forum. It's sort of it's quite cutting edge. It's not an ordinary presentation format at all. And we even include something called our girl versus guy talk, where I'm actually running this sort of set of workshops with four amazing colleagues, Zane, who was our Mr. South Africa Prince, Dita Easy, and Danelise, who was one of our Miss SA finalists this year, and an incredible young man, Barry, who's a reformed drug addict and alcoholic, and they just bring a huge power and so many amazing messages to the girls in terms of just really honest opinions.
And are the girls open to it? I mean, it's quite a thing to discuss. It can be a complex, quite difficult period of time in a girl's life, becoming a woman. How do you create a safe space for the girls to feel relaxed and at ease to speak?
Kim, it actually is. It's quite amazing when a group of girls get together and they are really in a girls' forum. And there's also open transparency from our perspective, where we really do share a lot of our own personal experiences. And the wonderful thing I think about girls is that once we really get together, it actually doesn't really matter where we've come from, where we've grown up, where we've been brought up. In some form or other or situation, we've actually all gone through the exact same identical thing. So there is a lot of kind of understanding and being able to relate them to us and us to them. And the safe space we create quite quickly in terms of just there's a couple of icebreakers that we do and a couple of sort of conversational experiences that we do with the girls, and it does become very loud and very raucous, as you can imagine. Only 200 young girls can do. So it's just an amazing energy space, and that energy is very really found in educational forums.
And you mentioned guys earlier. Do you invite young men into these conversations?
Kim, no, we don't. When we have the guys in the sort of workshop situation, it really is as our guests are on this one, where the girls are actually able to honestly ask guys questions and opinions on sex and on periods and on relationships and on dating and on wearing clothes and those sorts of things. And our guys really do give them honest feedback, whether it's the feedback that the girls like or whether they don't like. It's the feedback that comes from a man's perspective and a man's mind. We found that we do run workshops with young men, but we do find that there are certain workshops, specifically the ones such as the ones that we're doing in association with Cotex, which are more specifically around periods and about around the menstruation and those sorts of things. So this one specifically is just about Cotex teaching women to choose fabulosity, about helping them dreaming big, saying no to drugs, saying no to alcohol, being sort of wise about pregnancy, gangsterism, all those sorts of things. That's sort of the message that we're driving with these particular ones.
And I'd imagine that the themes that emerge in those workshops kind of relate across communities.
The themes.
The way that, or the issues that girls express that are most affecting them, are there themes that arise, or does it differ between different communities?
I think it doesn't actually matter where the girls come from. I think specifically with the groups that we're dealing with at the moment, the teenage pregnancy and the sort of the alcohol abuse and those sorts of issues are tremendous. They really are hugely significant, and that's where ourselves and Cotex are obviously focusing these specific workshops. But I think 99% of the issues that girls experience, it doesn't, as I said earlier, it comes across and it's prevalent in all keys and all walks of life, and it's relevant to all young women and all girls growing up, really.
And on that note, are there plans to take the tour nationally?
Can we hope so? This has been a pilot project. With anything like this, I suppose it's sort of we have to prove ourselves and the excellence of it all to start off with. From Cotex's perspective, and certainly from our perspective, to take it internationally would be a dream come true. But I think just from the feedback that we've received from the girls so far, and from the educators that have joined us, it really has been incredible. And I'm absolutely 100% confident that out of a group of 200 girls, I wouldn't be short of saying that at least 175 of them have not left and have got huge food for thought, huge sort of skills, and a great deal more knowledge about themselves, their menstruation, their sexuality, their and their self-esteem has definitely been sort of heightened tenfold.
Karen, if people would like to find out more, where can they go?
Our Cotex website does contain a lot of information. It's www.cotex.co.za. Our Cotex Facebook page as well, our Facebook group. We sort of always post things onto there, and we always manage to get back to girls that are wanting things in their region, their sort of area, certain organizations and things like that as well. And obviously, Cotex always know also how to get hold of ourselves.
Fantastic, Karen. Thank you so much for your time and for sharing. Good luck for the rest of the tour.
It's an absolute pleasure. We certainly will do. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Karen. Keep well.
Good. Bye-bye now. Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, if you'd like to find out more about Girlology, you can visit www.codeteen.co.za, or you can visit their Facebook page. And that was Karen Burnt of Code Teen. She's the workshop coordinator.